All right, good evening. You guys know that I love you, right? I'm sitting here just grinding the tape for 49ers-Rams. This is the NFC Championship. It's no time to rest right now. And I have two plays that I just have to show you. So technically late night Lombardi, right? We're past 9:30. I'm tired. I have to go write some more, but we're going to watch a couple plays of the tape from the Week 18 game, one on both sides of the ball. Two plays where I think that the 49ers, if they execute in the same way, will have a distinct matchup advantage, and they'll be able to maintain that matchup advantage over the Rams on Sunday to try to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. All right, first of all, this is the Rams' first failed third down of the game. Opening drive for them, 49ers get a sack. The Rams have the number one offensive line in football if you look at some of the advanced metrics, but I think the 49ers are a whole hell of a lot better than them as far as power and athleticism goes up front. And schematically, Kasarik just took him to the woodshed in this game. You know that this one went to overtime, so you know that every single big play was important. But look what Chris Kasarik did on this first critical third down. You talk about bending but not breaking, saving your best calls for the most critical moments. Well, Nick Bosa lined up as a defensive tackle right here. Kasarik gets creative. Ebukam, Bosa, Arden Key. We know that he's been on the inside. And then look who's back on the outside right here. Arik Armstead. The 49ers want to get Arik Armstead back on the edge. You know, he's been playing so much tackle, but they want to get Arik Armstead working against Rob Havenstein, the right tackle, and they want it to be one-on-one. So how do you make that one-on-one? Well, if you put Bosa on the far edge over here, you're probably not going to get that matchup with Havenstein that you're going to want because it's going to be too far away to draw the defenders, to draw the offensive alignment away appropriately. So you put Bosa on the inside. Now, just keep an eye right here. I have the cursor on Bosa. Keep an eye on how this works once the snap starts with Bosa. You have three blockers dedicated to Bosa almost immediately as he tries to crash the A gap. Arden Key also getting a lot of attention here. Well, it seems like he is, but it's mainly Bosa. Arden Key's drawing one guy. Bosa's drawing three. Four players out of the Rams 11 are dedicated to number 97. Now, just like magic, look over here. Havenstein, Armstead, one-on-one. It's exactly what the 49ers wanted. The people who say that Armstead can't play on the edge are wrong. The people who say that Armstead can't pass rush from the edge are wrong. Okay, so you've seen Bosa. Now keep your eyes on the right side now. Look how Armstead just disables Havenstein's hands. Just takes his hand, just dominates him. He's playing with him right now. This is complete toying. He's got both of his hands locked up, and Havenstein is in. I mean, look at the athletic stance that Armstead is in, winning the hand fight. These are called the hand scissors, the side scissors. I'm sure that Nick Bosa imparted some knowledge on Fred Warner because this is Bosa. Bosa to a T is the hand fighting at Ohio State. Larry Johnson, very respected defensive line coach. John Bosa, Nick's dad. I mean, Nick is a machine designed to play football and dominate in the pass rushing game. And the efficiency with which he can disable opposing offensive linemen's hands is second to none. And look what Arik Armstead is doing right here with his hands. Look at him completely dominate Havenstein's hands. I mean, it looks like they're dancing. Looks like he's taking him back right here. But Havenstein is offering no resistance because he has no hands. And then look how poorly Havenstein's lower body follows the hands. I mean, as the hands go, so does the lower body. He doesn't look athletic at all, right? Arik Armstead, a complete specimen, backing him in to Matt Stafford for the sack. So we could watch the full thing here in slow motion. Bosa takes all of the attention in the middle. Armstead dominates Rob Havenstein. Matthew Stafford is thrown to the ground. 49ers hold the Rams to a field goal. This 49ers defensive line is better than the Rams offensive line. I mean, I only picked one play to show you guys right here. There are many. And after the 49ers start doing this for a while, Stafford gets really squeamish in the second half. And he starts throwing very, very inaccurately. But if you just look at the screen grab right here, Look at Bosa getting choked. Bosa just getting, there's so much attention on Nick Bosa with Arden Key kind of stuck in the mess. Ebukam doesn't win here against Whitworth, but on the right side, Arik Armstead certainly wins against Rob Havenstein. That matchup is going to be there all day for the 49ers if they want it. Isolate somebody that's not named Bosa on Haven. I mean, you could put Bosa on Havenstein, but you're probably going to see a chip block. And earlier in that drive, the 49ers saw a chip block against Bosa, and you saw Matthew Stafford complete a big pass downfield to Cooper Kupp on 3rd and long. So they would try to play it straight up, right? They would put Bosa up over right tackle, try to play it straight up. The Rams were ready for that. But then the 49ers started playing chess and not checkers. And they put Bosa on that big 3rd down defensive tackle. And then you saw what happened. You saw this one-on-one. I mean, this is an island right here on the right side. That's an island. That's Armstead against Havenstein on an island. And the 49ers have enough pass rushers to be able to do this kind of stuff. And they're versatile enough to be able to do this kind of stuff. If you watch the full game tape, you got DJ Jones working on the inside. He's winning. Kentavious Street was winning on some select downs. But Bosa and Arden Key, those are guys that can play outside and in, and they can give the Rams all kinds of trouble in these 3rd down situations. Remember, the whole key is to stop the run, which the 49ers did in this game. I mean, I could do a whole separate video on stopping the run. So subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more of this, and I have one more for you right now. And then I'm going to go to bed, watch more tape while I'm in bed. But that's a weakness that the 49ers absolutely can exploit. All right, so now we have to open up the offense video that I got. Now, this is from the 49ers' first scoring drive. This is when everybody wanted Jimmy Garoppolo benched. It's 17-0. The 49ers need to find a way to work themselves into field goal range before the end of the half. Garoppolo's in the gun. They're working the 2-minute drill. And you have Brandon Aiyuk up top at the top of this screen, and he's working against Darius Williams. Always keep an eye out for where 99 is on the field. That's Aaron Donald rushing over here. And always keep an eye out for where Jalen Ramsey is on the field. And he's down here. Jalen Ramsey is paying attention to Deebo Samuel. So the 49ers want to go to Aiyuk because they see man coverage here. They see an opportunity to go away from Jalen Ramsey, and they also see an opportunity to find a soft spot in the Rams defense to kickstart their offense. They need this bad. Now, I'm going to play this back once. Tell me if you see something. I mean, yeah, it looks like a little skinny post downfield, whatever, right? But watch when this ball is released from Jimmy Garoppolo right now. This ball's coming out of his hands right now. Look who's not out of his break yet. Look who's not even looking at Garoppolo yet. Brandon Aiyuk up here. Garoppolo is throwing to a spot. Darius Williams doesn't have bad coverage, but he's giving Aiyuk the inside leverage. And for this to work, this throw has to come out before Brandon Aiyuk breaks in. It's there waiting for him. Now, if that throw doesn't come out before Brandon Aiyuk breaks in, then it could be either deflected or intercepted or a whole lot worse. A pick six, whatever terrible outcome you could think of could happen because the NFL moves quickly, right? And looking at this play, you have Nick Scott, the safety, in the middle of the field with a decent break on the ball. He doesn't quite get there, but if that ball comes out any later, I don't think that play works. We can watch this now from the end zone footage right after it finishes here from the All-22 from the sideline. You can't see the break here, but you could see how tight of a window this would be if Garoppolo didn't throw with anticipation. Boom. Right? Here comes the gun. Here comes the release. Nick Scott doesn't have a chance. That ball's on Aiyuk. Big gain for the 49ers. Sets up a field goal drive. Those are both critical junctures of this game in which the 49ers needed to win to have a chance of coming back. And I guess on that defensive stand, they weren't behind yet. That was still in a scoreless game. But if they gave up a touchdown on that first drive instead of the 3 points, in retrospect, you could see how badly this could have gone. This is why Garoppolo is at the controls of this offense right now and why they have a chance to be efficient again against the Rams, because he's in lockstep with his receivers. Do not let the game in the ice storm last week fool you. Neither team was able to execute passes like this, but this game is going to be under a roof. The 49ers are going to be able to run the precision passing game again. And that's going to be so important because just watch the protection here. Even on a play like this, the 49ers have a light offensive line. And even here, that's starting to collapse. The Rams are starting to get in on the 49ers. So Garoppolo's got to get rid of that ball quick. He's got to get rid of it before Brandon Aiyuk breaks. And it's there in time. This kind of execution on both the offensive and defensive ends will win the 49ers the game on Sunday. If they can execute in this way, they will win the game on Sunday. They're more precise than the Rams. They're more athletic than the Rams up front, right? I'm talking about the defensive side right now. That defensive line is more athletic than the Rams' offensive line. It's more powerful too. We saw him hit Stafford 13 times last time. And on offense, if the 49ers are on, they're more precise than the Rams. And the Rams have a good defense. But it's precision that's beaten LA 6 straight times. And I think it's going to make it number 7. One more time. Watch when this throw comes out. Aiyuk hasn't broken yet. Watch that catch. That's precision right there. That's what the 49ers have to do. All right, everybody subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the late night Lombardi film breakdown. The more you subscribe, the more of this you get. Everybody take care. NFC Championship game just a couple days away.